Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Yeni bir Sherlock Holmes Chapter One videosuyla karşınızdayım. Arkadaşlar, destekleriniz için kanala abone olmayı ve videoyu beğenmeyi unutmayalım. Şimdiden iyi seyirler. Bir önceki videonun sonunda şuradaki komiser dayımız bir tane rapor vermişti bize, tutanak. Bakalım ondan sonrası ne olacak?
Oh, you did it, Sherlock!
Bu ne lan?
The case is closed and all rewards belong to the winner. Bravo!
It is merely the triumph of the truth.
Is it? No compromises? No lies? You're happy with your decisions?
Hakikat neyse olur.
Whatever the truth, it had to be revealed. The victim deserved it.
Well, you seem confident in the value of your actions. I guess since I'm free, you were heard after all. By the way, did you get that precious information about your mother? Oh, not that you must.
Yes, I did.
Forgive my intrusion in such a personal matter. I simply worry I'm failing to be of much help to you.
Actually, you were. For some reason, all the archives on the case had disappeared. This was a rare opportunity to obtain the impossible.
Outrageous. Perhaps someone found the truth unpleasant. Society usually rejects those who speak with too much honesty, doesn't it?
A comfortable lie is often preferred to an uncomfortable truth. Still, I believe that the latter should prevail, and I cannot remain silent.
That's quixotism at its best. Your mere truth cannot defeat institutions, systems, and power. Etiquette, religion, marriage, they're all lies told to preserve connections, love, and sanity. And it's all corruptible.
Lies destroy human dignity. How could you make a free decision without any knowledge of the truth?
Are we really free to decide anything in this world, Sherlock?
I get enough obnoxious pontification from my brother, so please, spare me your lecture.
Forgive my love for moral philosophy. I know I tend to ramble. You're a walking contradiction, Sherlock. You refuse to lie to others, but constantly lie to yourself. How long until the train comes off the track? I cannot look away, but perhaps I should take a few steps back. You're an accident waiting to happen, dear. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.
Annem boğuldu. Boğazındaki yara katilinin hırstan yaptığı bir şey ya da onu kurtarmak için çabasının sonucu olabilir. Boğulmadı. Annemin boğazındaki kesik trakeotomi teşebbüsüydü. Boğuluyorsa bunu yapmanın hiçbir anlamı yok. Buradan bir malikaneyi hızlı ışınlanalım da. Malikanemiz burada değil miydi bizim? Yok. Samut Malikanesi aynen. Şimdi burada yapmamız gereken nedir bakalım.
Home sweet home.
Hey, this is
Sherry.
the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
Şimdi kanıtta ne diyor? Geçmişinden bir parça daha ortaya çıktı. Çiçek açan ağaçları, göletteki parıltıları ve sıcak çardağı hatırlıyorum. Görünüşe göre malikanemizin arkasında büyük bir bahçe var. Giriş katında iki pencere arasında bulunan bir kapıdan. İki pencere kapısında dediğine göre o zaman burada birinci kattaki şu arka taraftaki yer iki pencere arasında aynen. Yani burası. John da burada durduğuna göre.
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry,
John, I always listen to you.
you don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry, like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain. And truth.
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona, so many others we can help. There is no coming back from this.
John, my animal, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to
Adam
roll
hayale,
back.
bildiğin
Just-
hayali arkadaşıyla muhabbet ediyor ya.
Please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite. Come on. We'll go together.
Oo. Ya geniş bir yer o zaman. Malikanedeki anılar. Şöyle bakalım. John nerede?
Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own. That's the descendant of a tree your father planted in London, correct?
Indeed, we planted the sprout here, and for a while it grew happily. Alas, it seems without us here to care for it, it didn't survive.
Çardak dediğine göre dur bakalım. Şurası olabilir. Burada bir şey var mı? Yok. Bir şey var mı buralarda? Yok. John'un olduğu yerde var mı bir şey? Ama ne güzel bahçeymiş lan burası. Piyano var orada.
Is that the raft we made together, John?
Looks more like a pile of rotten planks
Kesin
now.
şurada bir olay var. Allah Allah.
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
Ha. Zihin sarayı mı geliyor? Ha, burada yürüyeceğiz mi? Allah Allah.
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
These must help calm her down.
Allah Allah. Neler oluyor lan?
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
Doktor Richard sıra dışı ilaçlarla tedavilerle annem üstünde deney yaptı. Her dozun yan etki tehlikesi vardı. Annem sık sık yatıştırdı kullandı. Vücudu yeterli toleransı geliştirmiş olmalı. Öğretmezdi. Bence bu mu?
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
Şu çardağımıza bir tekrar gidelim de.
Don't go, Mother, wait! I remember this artifact from Mother's collection. Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
Ha, gene bir hatıra geliyor.
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek. You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility.
Tam manyak herhalde
I will
ya.
not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Sherry, say something. Sherry, say something.
Din sarayında bir şey çıktı mı bakayım?
Can you hear me?
Sherry,
You're scaring me.
come here, darling. I'm waiting for you.
Bu şeri de iyice sıyırdı ya.
Sherlock, I'm here. Come closer.
Coming, Mother. This was for my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Aa, yeni bir hatıra geliyor.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful. Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed. Mother, would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea. Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry. Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No, don't you dare say such things. You are a liar like all the others.
Mother!
Don't call me that. You are fooling me.
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie.
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself.
Please stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry. Give me my stuff. I can't stop you.
Baba. Oğlum kadın bildiğin manyak çıktı lan. Hadi bakalım Sherry. Şunu değiştirsek artan tolerans boğuldu. Ha, yeni bir şey çıkıyor. Ha, bu ne? Kasıtlı cinayet. Annem Violet Otto Richard tarafından boğuldu. Mycroft onu cinayetle suçladı ama Otto onu bilerek mi öldürdü? O kesin değil. Kasıtlı cinayet kısmında Otto benim hayatımı kurtarmak ve annemin ızdırabını sona erdirmek için onu öldürdü. Mycroft beni korumak için gerçeği sakladı ve Otto'yu suçlamakta da haklıydı. Kazaydı. Otto beni kurtarmaya çalışırken annemi öldürdü. Boğulması bir kazaydı. Annemi kurtarmak için çaresizdi. Tracheotomi denedi. Mycroft beni korumak için gerçeği sakladı ve hatalı şekilde Otto'yu suçladı. Abi yani büyük ihtimal kazaydı ya. Yani büyük ihtimal kaza bu.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry,
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
you couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
Otto Richter murdered my mother, and Mycroft covered it up. Whisked me away from this place, buried me in schoolwork, and left the past to rot.
And you needed a way to cope, so I helped.
You were a lie, John, a fiction, a crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock,
What?
are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it.
Sherlock, what are you doing?
You kept me in the dark and kept your actions quiet. You enabled Richter and his untested quackery for far too long. And worse, you wanted to lock up our mother.
I wanted to give you a chance at normalcy, childhood. There was no changing what happened, no good to come of dwelling in the past.
It was lies upon lies. Otto Richter was trying to save her, but you decided he deserved to take the fall. Is that justice?
The big picture, Sherlock. The big picture. Perhaps Richter was not responsible for her fit of rage, but his treatment led inexorably to that moment. You were so fragile. I could not... I just couldn't. I chose us over him.
You know, for once I believe you. And perhaps now that the truth is out, I can actually do what you had hoped. Leave it all in the past.
Good. You have your whole life ahead of you, Sherlock. It is time you got on with it.
Çok güzeldi burası ya. Sonuna doğru geldik herhalde.
I was worried there for a minute, Sherry. Really worried. I didn't want to hurt you.
Ana, kafayı
What's
yedi lan.
so funny?
Zaten
I am
kafayı
talking
yıktı.
to myself, John. I think I was hurt regardless.
But we made a good team, eh? Explored every inch of this place together. Helped a lot of people. Terrorized a few too, I suppose. I think I may go so far as to say, Sherry, that I have not lived wholly in vain.
So that's it. It's over.
You've opened every door, Sherry. Faced the past you locked away. You don't need me anymore.
I know. But I will miss you all the same. I don't want you to go.
Yes, you do.
John gidiyor la.
Goodbye, John.
Ana. Gitti la. Kayboldu.
Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Werner? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You are Klaus Richter,
Ha?
Otto's younger brother.
Vay vay vay vay vay.
Do you hold me responsible for his end?
Ana.
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate.
Kardeşiymiş la onun.
Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
Why? What reason do you have for all this?
To help you.
You're lying.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
I want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project.
Ne getirmiş acaba? Bu ne lan?
You really are beautiful.
Sherlock mu la bu?
My brother returned to London soon after our disagreement. He enrolled at Cambridge University but attends only the rare classes that hold his interest. I hear he took employment at a hospital laboratory, obsessing over his experiments. I suppose he seeks solace in the empirical truth of a chemical test. I am afraid for him. His evenings are spent alone, solving citizens' menial mysteries to pass the time. And I suspect he is growing paranoid. One of my agent's vehicles recently ignited during a surveillance operation. She was lucky to get out alive. There is only one man who could orchestrate such a feat. Or perhaps two. I saved my brother. He will never forgive me.
I found it! I found it!
And what is that?
John. Lan John değil mi bu?
how far, bruises may be produced after death. How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Well, then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But, you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best for two fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for rouse?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one.
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
Hayali arkadaş ha. Oyunumuzun da sonuna geldik burada. Bundan fazlasıyla keyif aldım. Sonraki oyunlarda, daha güzel oyunlarda, daha güzel günlerde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın.